over here, chips and cookies. Chips and cookies. You don't have either a pen, bag of chips, or cookies in there.
See, my thing is always been like, oh.
Let me put my lipstick on.
Was it?
I'll say anybody win, I will buy it.
That was it today. Okay, so this one.
What's that? 12 months.
She enjoying it over there?
I just signed up for now for the summer. You get the thing, you have your dates, pick the place where you're going. I go to Orange Beach, and it's like $398. Charges get paid for the main service, Clinton, hospital, city. Ask them if they ever get paid for that problem. I usually pay $2,500 or $3,000. I get that $3,000. I need that my it takes me a while to
You recording this? Yes. Just Clarke. No. We got a cast of thousands.
As you're finished filling out that pink form, if you would fold it up twice, it'll look like a little perfect square like this. It makes it easy to shuffle and pick out some winners. As I'm running my mouth, you guys go ahead and continue to fill out that form. Let me ask you a question. What are you going to do the first day that you're retired? Anybody? Relax. That's a new one. That's a new one. Anybody else? What are you going to do for wake up time? Anybody? For the last 10 years, the number one answer says, like Steve Harvey says, number one answer is sleep. You guys got to be here at dark 30, right? You sign in, and by the time you get there with the kids, get them gone, get through your meeting, get home, it's dark 30 again. 28 years later, you get to retire. Let me ask you a little different way. What are you going to do the first day you're retired? You've got all the time in the world ahead of you, but you don't have enough money. Number one answer is crime. Number two is Walmart. Number three is subs. How many teachers, this is young teachers, middle of the road teachers, veteran teachers, how many teachers have you seen leave in May? And all of a sudden by late September, October, here they are again? They got enough to look at that retirement check to realize, hey, this ain't going to be enough. So they're back subbing because they find out once they've been out for 90 to 120 days, you don't come back at the same contract level you left at. You come back as a new hire. Startling statistic. Over the last 40 years, 7 out of 10 people in any room have retired old and broke. What do they mean by that? For public school teacher, it means you've worked for 25, 28, 30 years, retired on your state retirement, which is half of your pay. You might be an overachiever, do 30 plus, and get about 54%, but it's about half your pay. They don't take Social Security out of your check. If you came out of college and went into teaching in Georgia, you will not get a Social Security check unless you work somewhere else part-time for 10 quarters, and it'll be based on that income, not your teaching income. Or if you worked in another state, it'll be based on that Social Security. So you guys have a dilemma. What are you going to do to fill in that other half? Because who's living high on the hog and 100% of what they're making right now? Raise your hand. There's always one once a week. We're good? All right, y'all, this is a good group. Let me show you a practical example of that statistic. Everybody look at the person sitting on your right. Look at the person sitting on your left. It's almost like being in church, isn't it? 2 people you just looked at, based on that statistic, of 7 out of 10 people retiring old and broke. Those 2 people you just looked at are going to retire old and broke. But hey, don't laugh. 2 people looked at you. So you don't know who that's going to be.
Don't look at me.
I mean, you don't have to be completely desolate to be broke. If you can't pay but 80% of your bills, are you not broke? You work for 28, 30 years in a classroom in the condition that you work in right now, and they're still pretty good, but then again, after 28, 30 years, it's going to wear on you. Do you want to go back to work? Welcome to Walmart, can I check that receipt, or go back to the sub? Oh, heck no. They say the average age of a teacher is 35 years old. Anybody here 35? Close to it, 35? 35 years old. 36. If you put into our retirement plan at 35 years old, she puts $100 a month away when she's 65. That don't mean you're still teaching. Ours allows you to put into it till the day you die. They don't care if you're working or retired. But the amount I have memorized in my head, if she puts $100 a month away now at 35 to 65, that's 30 years. Remember what I said about the 30 years. The most important part about this is time. But based on our average of the last 40 years, her $100 is going to guarantee her $5,725 a month for the rest of her life. If all she got was our 2% minimum, in other words, the worst you'll do with ours is guaranteed is you'll grow 2%. That's your bottom, 2% growth. If all you got was that, that's still $271,000. What is it? This money here, 45. Let me show you what the difference in time is. 45? 45, 45? 40. Quit lying. 45. Looks like you're about 25, baby face. That's a good thing. I called her baby face about 10 years ago. She probably picked that chair up and beat me with it. She puts the same $100 a month away till she's 65. She don't have 30 years. She's got 20. Her guarantee based on our 40-year average would be $1,983 a month. Anybody in here 55 or older or within 5 years of retirement, or you going to retire this year? Rachel, ladies over here. For you guys, this is not going to be a retirement plan for you. You've already said this in your mind. What this could be for you is a keep you retired plan. What I mean by that is this. Anybody that puts their money in anything, and I'm talking about this plan right now, if you don't put it in there for 10 years, you ain't never going to see any None. It's not that there won't be money there. It's just don't expect to be impressed. It takes you about 10 years for your momentum to build up when you're getting paid compounded interest. Our compounded interest is daily. It's averaged 11.94% over the last 40 years. So when you put that money in there and let it percolate for 10 years, into that 10 years also you start seeing growth on a steady, regular, annual basis. But for these ladies over here, they put $100 a month away for 10 years. That's 120 months. That's $12,000 of their money that they put into this. Just based on the 2%, that's $26,000 on a $12,000 investment. But if they do what everybody else has done for the last 40 years, that's a hair over $94,000. Now, they're not going to be able to retire like rich women on $94,000, but I can show them how to pull a $600 to $800 a month income off that $94,000. That extra $600 to $800 a month might just keep them retired. Every single school year, right after Valentine's Day, teachers start turning in their retirement packets. You ladies, turn it in before Christmas. You'll be the head of the line. But most of them wait till after Valentine's Day, and some will wait till even right at spring break. That you're going to be in the main shuffle when you do that. But I have retirees every year tell me, if I had another $600 to $1,000 a month, I could retire, stay that way, and be happy. So for somebody who's getting ready to retire, for $100 a month, you could be one of the people that say, well, I'm sure glad I put in this for 10 years. But if you're getting ready to retire, just remember, you have to give this 10 years. Because what I represent is where's my book? Oh. We represent the American Association of Government Employees. 90% of our membership since 1981 are public school teachers. Calls for the call. She needs a pink piece of paper. Would you please hand that? I'm gonna reward you in a minute, I'm gonna pick on you in a minute to be my picker. Now, we represent the American Association of Government Employees. 90% of the membership are public school teachers just like you. They copyrighted and trademarked this retirement plan. It is owned by the association. What they copyrighted and trademarked was the term flexible annuity. A lot of annuities out there, but this is the only annuity of this type. They took an annuity and they stripped it all the way there. They took every cost, surrender charge, expenses, fee, commission, everything off of it, pretty bare. The only thing that's on it is $5 administrative cost a month and $1 for the membership. Period. It's not based on your balance. They don't care what your balance is. Your balance is $5,000 or $50 million, $1 billion, it's the same $6 a month. But in that annuity, an annuity is no more than a contract between you and a financial institution. And who we use is Fidelity. For the last 40 years, you may have heard of Fidelity. Yeah. Fidelity is one of the biggest financial institutions in the world, but yet we keep them at arm's length. So they can't change, manipulate, modify the plan. All they do is bring your money in, grow it tax deferred, then pay it out to you whenever you get good and ready. But at least with this one, a guaranteed fixed plan, you know if I put X amount of money away based on my age and how long I'm going to leave it alone, I can depend on this kind of money when I get ready to retire at that age. That makes sense? Inside this annuity, they chose that particular product because the 450-year history of annuities, nobody's ever lost a dime of money ever in an annuity. And in this annuity contract, the worst you'll ever do is grow 2%. That 403B or that 401K or that IRA at the bank may lose 50%. The worst you'll do is grow 2%. And it compounds daily. The 40-year average is 11.94. All right, is anybody still writing? Anybody still have theirs? Would you please fold that up twice? So
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. That's it.
pass those up, please.
If anybody
Don't
wins
look too
up to
excited.
me, I will pay.
We're going to get a vacation.
I will buy it.
It's mine.
We need
It's
one
mine.
back.
I'm trying to get it.
I will buy it.
We need some late cheese.
The vacations are 3,500 different locations around the world. It's an actual resort condo. It's not hotels. It doesn't pay for your transportation to get there or your food or alcohol, but it pays for the condo.
That's good enough.
I use them at Orange Beach, right on the Alabama-Florida coast down there. What I was spending $2,500 to $2,800 a week for when my kids were in high school, and they're out of college and grown now. I spend $398. It's capped at $398 pays for your maid service to clean up the condo after you've been in there for a week. Whatever taxes and expenses on there. You don't listen to a sales presentation. It's all done via email. I email them my dates and where I want to go. They'll send me facts and properties, and I'll choose a property. And I'll always request I want the 4th floor higher so I can see the beach and the sunrise and sunset and all that good stuff. And then I give them my credit card information, so if I party like a rock star record place, they can charge it. Then they send me the code that I punch in the door to get in and out of the condo all week. And I leave on a Saturday morning. I guess the maids are right behind me. They do their thing and start all over.
Oh, I got a crank.
So this is what it is.
I got a crank about it. Is that my name?
So did you relinquish the power to Harvey? The lottery's up to $227 million. And 10% is going to do Lord.
I want to go somewhere.
The other 90% is going to do my work.
You said you were my friend.
Wait, get mine not in there. Wait, hold on.
You guys gonna ride? No.
The last one to get called. So
I'm gonna have to buy it and shake it up.
Anybody still riding? Still riding? I gave you one I know 30 minutes ago. What are you going to do? You didn't even cook his head. No, it's her. Boy, it's trouble. I'm sorry, I picked on you. I thought you were the quiet troublemaker. You're the loud troublemaker.
can I use the list?
You got that. You might be able to lie. All right, anybody still writing? Over here in this section. Come on, Mickey. You're ready to retire. You need someplace to go. Oh, you don't have a piece?
To the end of the time.
Lord. right. No questions? None? Come on. All right, I think we're ready here. Drum roll. There's three. There's four. Five. One more.
One more for good measure.
And you can see me while I'm here tomorrow. Smile tomorrow, right? No? Fake it. All right, this is like Price is Right. When I call out your name, stand up, sound out like you got a pair of lungs, and then calm down. Lauren Dubois. Now, she doesn't have a bar, huh? That was somebody else.
When is the trip?
12 months. You ain't gonna be able to go. 12 months. We packing up and ran. They're gonna give you money. It's a time with that.
All right. Tanisha Jackson.
Wait, I have to show you something. Let me show y'all. You have to claim it. I am the winner. I wrote it on my paper.
Oh, my. She was going to get one anyway.
Come on, that
Sidney McConnell. Derek Carter.
Miss Long?
Connor Barfield. Nicole Wall. Winners of hand. Come out tomorrow, I'll remind you what to expect on the email when the vouchers come. One more time for the winners. The rest of you guys. The rest of you guys and gals, if you tomorrow, all break starts Wednesday. If you come by and give me I'm gonna ask you your age. I'm gonna ask you how long you've been teaching. I'm gonna ask you how much longer you plan on teaching. And I'm gonna give you what your numbers will look like specifically for you, based on what you want to say. There ain't no selling to this. If I gotta sell you on the fact that you need to save your money on a guaranteed basis for 10 years and longer, please tell me what I have to say to do that. Because if you figure that out, me and you will be on the beach having adult beverages delivered to us. So I'm just going to give you the information. You make up your mind. I don't care what you say. Just in 10 or 15 minutes, you'll get a vacation. Fair?
What did you say?
You give me 10 or 15 minutes tomorrow to ask you 3 or 4 questions, hand you some numbers, say this is what your retirement look like. You just say, I want to sign up, or thank you very much, I'll get back with you. Either way, you get a vacation back. Fair?
You get a vacation, and you get a vacation, and you.
I got a new spokesman. You know, we've been videoing this, and thank God.
Just having an open moment, I'm sorry.
Please tell the camera that this is not a normal staff meeting. They've lost their mind. Their fall vacation starts Wednesday. Otherwise, they'd be all on the road. Not really. They got a good captain of the ship. You can always tell if the principal's respected and liked by how the staff acts. So I don't know what you're doing to where you go. I don't know what you're doing to it, but you put the magic dust on them.
Yeah, all right.
Thank y'all so much. I appreciate it.